Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. Today we are going to be reacting to Halloweentown 2, Kalabar's Revenge. I was a big Disney Channel kid growing up, so of course I watched all the movies. And the second movie, for some reason, was always my favorite. So I'm like, we gotta watch this for spooky season. I know it might seem a little backwards because there's obviously multiple movies and it would make more sense to start with the first one. But I've seen the first one so many times, but I really have not seen the second one in a while. Another reason why I wanted to react to this specific movie or the specific franchise is because I'm actually going to a horror convention next weekend and Kimberly J. Brown is going to be there. And so I was like, what better way to honor her, to honor Marnie? I really think that we should celebrate women in horror a lot more. And obviously, like Halloween Town movies are really not that scary, but I think considering that it is a Disney movie or it was on Disney Channel growing up, some of the stuff is actually pretty creepy. Like, I'll never forget the scene where her mom turns into like that green monster. Yeah, that always creeped me out even to this day. And I think it's in this one actually. So yeah, I just thought that this would be a fun watch. I haven't really been putting out spooky content this month, and I apologize for that. So this is hopefully gonna make up for it. I'm not gonna talk too long. Let's get into the movie, but be sure to like this video if you like these types of reactions, and leave a comment down below if you have any other Halloween movies that you want me to react to. And of course, make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss out when I upload a new video.
My mom, Gwen, my grandma, Aggie, my sister, Sophie, and my brother, Dylan, and I all had to join together and use the power of the Cromwell witch family to defeat Kalabar. So, after we saved Halloweentown, Grandma decided to leave her comfy house there and live with our family in the mortal world.
But the fact that he was watching her this entire movie is so creepy.
Perhaps you'd like to take our little party goers for a little spin around the house.
Grandma, I don't think this is a very good idea.
What?
You know what's funny though is that I didn't really think about that at the time when I would watch these movies, but I'm like, Marnie is like actually a witch, and she decides to dress up as a witch for Halloween, which I was kind of like, if you're actually a witch, wouldn't you want to dress up as something else? Like, wouldn't you want to be something different? I don't know. I feel, though, I don't know. Because I feel like that's like too obvious, right? Like you're really giving yourself away. Although, obviously, people in the regular world or in the human world know nothing about Halloween Town and that there's actual creatures. But I never really thought about that. I'm kind of like, why would you dress up as a witch if you're actually a witch?
But someone has to take my place as head of the Cromwell line. And I know Marnie is just the stuff.
Or me. I'd be good too.
All right, dress up's over. We've got bobbing for apples right over there. Oh, yes, it's fun. It's fun. Go.
Well, I hope you're happy.
And you know what's crazy is that the mom in this, she looks exactly the same. And this movie came out in like 2001. So it's been plenty of years. And I swear I seen a picture of her recently and I was like, she like barely aged. She really looks the same.
Why don't you go back to Halloweentown tonight while the portal's open? I know you miss Astrid and Benny and all your friends there.
After a year away, going back for just a few hours is harder than not going back at all. No, I'll just wait till next Halloween. And then I can take Marnie for the year. She has to choose.
Debbie Reynolds was really good in this role. Like, really good.
Oh, he's becoming a fine young goblin, hasn't he?
And do the thingy with your door. It's not supposed to be there when we have guests.
Your mother's rules.
Mom,
What?
I'm not turning against you. I love you.
Oop, there he is. There he is.
Bob.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything. Dad, I found him.
Oh, look at her. You saw the way she was eyeing him up and down. Immediately, she was like, oh, this is my man. This is going to be my man. Oh, girl. I mean, she turned out to be right because they're married in real life. So, you know.
I'm Alex. This is my son, Cal. We just moved in down the street and we heard about your party.
Oh, well, welcome to the neighborhood. I'm Gwen, and this is my daughter, Marnie.
Hi.
If all witches were as pretty as you, they'd have a better reputation.
Oh, thanks. Can I put those in the freezer for you?
Oh, whatever you want. They're for you.
That's pretty bold to say that in front of her mom like that
Green's my favorite color.
when they just met.
Okay. What?
Oh, I don't know. Usually people's rooms look like them. Yours doesn't.
What do you mean?
Y'all just met. Like,
Boy,
what?
this kind is
Boy, what are you talking about?
unconventional, but
There is my grandma's room.
why? What's hers like?
I'll show you.
No, that was not smart at all. Like, I know he's cute, but no.
Was that there before? Whoa. Is that supposed to be a book of spells?
No. I mean, yes.
That's why he don't need to be in there, because he's too nosy.
You can't touch it.
Come on, it's just pretend, right?
Well, sure, but it's still my grandma's stuff, and we really shouldn't be in here when she's not here. So I
Exactly.
Meeting you is everything I hoped it would be.
And that is his dad's move, through and through. The signs were there, ladies. The red flags were there from the very beginning.
Honey, I'm taking the girls out for a little while. Is that all right?
Sure, Mom. Just make sure. Wait.
Out where? Oh, just home. We'll be back in a jiffy. Oh, how do you do? I'm Aggie, Gwen's mother. Nice to meet you.
I'm Alex.
Mother.
Marnie's going to be staying with me for a whole year after she gets out of high school. Isn't that fabulous?
Lucky for her.
Yes, and Sophie is going to stay with me.
Mom!
Sweetheart, it's your bedtime. Why don't you go upstairs and start getting ready?
Her
Your
grandma.
mother can be reasonable.
It's funny. She
should
said
have
that in
drinking
front
there
of
for all
the
our
dude
family
in front,
discussions.
like on purpose, so that she couldn't
She
really
wants
like
to
say
check
anything
on
about
us.
it.
You tell her to call me.
Look, I don't want to be too forward, but would you consider being my date for the costume party?
At the high school?
Yeah.
That's just for the students.
Oh, I'm sure they can always use more chaperones. Hey, give me an excuse to see you again.
No, I don't even have a costume.
Well, that's all right. Cal's got loads of stuff back at the house. I'm sure we can find you something.
That kind of sucks that it didn't work out for her. Like, I feel like that would have been nice for her to actually find a good man after what happened with Kalabar and everything. Look at that place, like dusty.
Where's the big jack-o'-lantern? Is this some kind of joke?
Astrid. Oh, excuse me. I was talking.
Whatever.
Oh,
She said,
word.
Wait a minute.
Dear,
Look, what is going on? Why are you turning gray?
Everybody's doing it.
That's not what I mean.
it's the spell, dear.
A spell?
I should say, this is the caricature of humans in Halloweentown. Just as humans make fun of us from the mortal world at Halloween.
But who would cast a spell?
Someone must have taken it. Did any of you go to my room since I came down to the party?
Not me.
uh-oh.
Not me.
Well, I was.
Yeah, I know she feeling
He
guilty.
wouldn't steal anything, Grandma. He's really sweet.
Perhaps.
Girl, you
A
don't
moment
even know
that
him.
only
You just met
suspects.
him, like, literally that
Oh.
day. That's not creepy.
How? You cast this spell in Halloweentown?
Just the way it was written in Aggie's little spell book. You naughty girl.
I knew it seemed familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Kalabar.
What did you say, dear?
The rose.
You always did let your magic do the talking.
I should have known when he gave me the rose. Cal. You're Kalabar's son.
I guess I inherited my father's attraction to Cromwell witches.
I didn't know Kalabar had a child.
He didn't want people to know.
But it's interesting that he said that Kalabar didn't want people to know that he had a son, and then he said something like, we didn't always agree, which tells me that maybe they probably didn't always get along. Because I'm kind of like, well, why wouldn't they have like mentioned him at all in the first movie? But I guess because he was supposed to be a secret or something. I don't know. But I thought that little like backstory is kind of like interesting.
I took the one I usually use to the mortal world with me, and the other one is still here. Someplace.
Well, then let's look for it.
I mean, if it's as big as the other book, it shouldn't be that hard to find, right?
Marnie swears this kid Cal is a warlock and that he stole it. And about his dad,
All right, that's enough. Okay, I think that it would be a good idea if everyone around here started coming up with simple
she ain't even
explanations for
listening.
things before they summoned up the powers of darkness every time they were trying to find their car keys.
Celebrate, Cal and I found a terrific mask for you.
That's the mask I was telling you about.
Oh,
And he's conniving for that, like, because he knew that, oh, she wears this mask, like she's gonna turn into that. He's too much. He's too much, and that mask is scary. I don't care what anybody says. That mask is scary.
Dylan, I can't do this by myself. Whether you like it or not, you're a Cromwell too. And that means you feel things just like we do. Tell me you don't feel like something's wrong.
okay, maybe we'll go for a minute. But just to prove to you that nothing is wrong.
You'll need a costume.
She's smart. Although I kind of get his point too, because like he said, like his mom hasn't had anybody in a while.
Okay.
But it's also like, come on, you
keeping
know,
us
like
in here with a spell.
that guy is
So-
weird.
Luke? Grandma?
Nice job of escaping my spell. You have real potential, Marnie.
I'd be like, you know what? I'm tired of you.
Where's Luke and Grandma? And what time is it?
Well, I guess you could say I took them offline for the moment. Your mom's about to become a really moldy old creature.
Leave my mother alone.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Bye.
I'd be like, see, this is why we took your dad out.
Hey, Spy! My boy, my boy.
Oh, How come I don't remember this part in the movie?
Okay. Go play nice.
I don't think the spell book is here.
Right.
We've looked
She like, let's
everywhere.
get out of here now.
Maybe we came too far back in time. No, but you didn't say spell. You said something else.
So?
So maybe whatever you said undid the spell.
I would have had to be talking backwards to undo the spell.
Maybe it was in there backwards somehow.
Okay, I think I called it a trap. Something to get us out of this trap.
I wanted to clean.
Try it again.
Okay. Apart.
They just using him to go back and forth.
Oh my. Does anyone have a dustpan, perhaps?
Why are you talking like Urkel? I cannot.
Will you stop doing that?
You were right. We figured out how to break the gray spell, and now we can get our full powers back.
Anna, keep it in the closet.
I'd be like, you didn't think to tell me that before?
Wow. How does it work?
The timelines tell us what year it is in the mortal world. The past is one direction, the future is the other.
You know, that looks just like a Stephen Hawking description of a non-stellar black hole.
And your point is?
Well, theoretically, black holes can accelerate time.
And that would help us how?
Just follow the fastest moving timeline.
And whatever he's planning, it is up to us to stop him. I'm gonna wear my mask. He knows me.
Yeah, but he knows what mask you're wearing. He gave his dad that to give to you. Or maybe I don't know, maybe the dad just picked it out because it was green, but I thought like Cal specifically wanted her to wear that mask.
Chains them into the creature whose disguise they have taken. What is it?
Dude. You cannot tell me that's not scary.
What's going on?
We call on the dreams of creature and mortal to heal the world's divide. From now on, we each can create a portal. And each of us our own path decide. We call on the
dreams of creature and mortal. I can't believe it. She's trying to open the portal.
Not trying to, she is. I would have came through like, hey, I'm back. You couldn't stop me. And neither could your father.
I don't care how strong you think you are, but you could never beat me.
Your only power was the power to keep us apart, Cal. And now, you don't have that power anymore. We don't have to hate each other. Just give me back Aggie's spell books.
Dad was right. You're the enemy and you always will be.
Not afraid of you.
Oh, she better than me. I would be like, after what you did, I ain't helping you. Not everybody sitting around watching.
All right, come on, let's get you out of here before somebody gives you the prize for best mask.
You think?
Yeah, you too.
That's messed up.
Trapper! 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 Trapper!
Just try it. He's busy. I've got your receipt right here.
Oh, so this World Wide Web I've heard about, does it involve spiders?
Grandma, I think it's time maybe we started your training.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that was Halloweentown 2, Kalabar's Revenge. What do we think? Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this one is still my favorite. I don't really remember the plot of the third one that much. I do remember that she's in high school by that point, but I don't really remember like what happens or like who the villain is or what the conflict is. But this one is like really memorable because it had a direct connection to the first one. So yeah, this one's definitely still my favorite. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And again, leave a comment down below if there are any other Halloween or horror movies that you want me to check out for this spooky season, and I will try to get to them. See you guys next time. Bye.